us, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us today for Sundays with Us. My name is Natasha Hasnain, and I will be your host for today's program. For today's episode, we are excited to take you on an adventure to explore the diversity of Ismaili TV through sights and sound. Our journey will explore various themes, including the fascination of the mind and body, followed by some amazing clips for children of all ages. And lastly, we'll pay tribute to some of the most gifted performers in the area of performing arts. Let's first take a moment and listen to some key messages from our National Council President for the U.S., President Al-Karim Alidina.
My brothers and sisters, Yali Madat, I hope you all are staying safe and healthy. Today, I want to talk to you about the alarming increase in COVID-19 infections, hospitalizations, and deaths that we are experiencing again now in our country. As of this week, more than 2.3 million people in the US have been infected with the virus, and over 120,000 people have died. While it is true that we have far more testing in the United States now than ever before, and that explains the increase in numbers of people diagnosed with the infection, the more concerning fact is the increase in hospitalizations and deaths relating to COVID-19. I wish to stress that our Jamaat is not immune to these trends either, and we have also seen a rise in Jamaati members with COVID-19 infections and hospitalizations in the past several days. Within the Jamaat, we have also seen the devastating impact of this virus spreading to other family members as well. While states are reopening their economies, public health authorities have been very clear that the dangers of the virus remain and the risk of contracting the virus is higher than ever in many states where the Jamaat lives and works. Today, I want to urge you to join us in taking the necessary precautions to prevent this dangerous virus from spreading unnecessarily within our families, our Jamaat, and the communities in which we live and work. Many of us may be wondering, what more can we personally do to help in this matter? Here are a few suggestions that health authorities have recommended. First and foremost, all of us should be vigorously practicing physical distancing. This means, at a minimum, doing the following three things. First, avoiding any and all unnecessary gatherings. Second, maintaining at least 6 feet of distance with other people whenever possible. And third, using a face covering whenever we are around people outside our immediate household. As states are reopening and we have been at home for what seems far too long already, I understand our temptation to want to go out and to do things we have not been able to do for the past few months. If you have to leave your home, please do so for necessary errands or for work, and in those cases, please take all precautions around both physical distancing and face coverings. But other than necessary errands or for work, please don't succumb to the temptation of avoidable gatherings ranging from weekend get-togethers, kids' parties, play dates, and da'wats. Multi-household social gatherings are one of the most common ways to accelerate the spread of this virus between different households. Each one of us can personally help by not only avoiding such gatherings, but also, where appropriate, encouraging others to avoid them. For many of us, complete physical distancing is not possible because of our work, business, or other unavoidable circumstances. In such cases, We should wear face coverings at all times. When you do so correctly and on a consistent basis, you are not only avoiding catching the virus yourself, but you are also signaling to those around you that physical distancing is important to you. You will find that many of our fellow citizens will take the cue and maintain a healthy physical distance. When we do go out, let us remember to maintain the best standards of personal hygiene to protect our families and loved ones. This includes regularly and thoroughly washing our hands, disinfecting commonly touched items and surfaces, and when appropriate, showering and changing clothes when returning home after work or from being out. Part of our personal responsibility involves looking out for one another, our families, loved ones, friends, neighbors, and communities at large. The ethics of our faith and our Imam's message have reminded us of this important point. Everyone has a role to play to reduce and slow the spread of this virus. Despite our best efforts, any of us can become infected. If a Jamati member is infected, I encourage you to reach out to your local health board and seek advice. Even if you have symptoms suggestive of COVID-19 and you would like to discuss this with an Ismaili healthcare professional, I encourage you to reach out to your local health board team. All such consultations are strictly confidential. Our health board volunteers have been on the front lines of fighting the COVID-19 pandemic and have a tremendous wealth of knowledge on the best resources, practices, and hospitals for care. By availing these resources, you are equipping yourself and your family to better overcome the infection. I know that often in our Jamaat, there is a stigma with discussing health matters outside our family. In the case of COVID-19, there should absolutely be no such stigma, and the Jamaati institutions, without knowing personally identifiable information, can better assess the incidence and trends for the virus in our Jamaat, if we have information on the numbers of cases. You can connect with local health board representatives by calling the access desk at 1-844-552-2237 at any time. Moving on to a different topic, I want to remind the Jamaat about two very important civic engagement matters. First is the ongoing census that the United States Census Bureau is currently undertaking. Every 10 years, the US government undertakes a survey to in part update population numbers. The results of the census will help determine how hundreds of billions of dollars in federal funding flow into communities every year for the next 10 years. That funding shapes many different aspects of every community, including public schools, public transit, and healthcare. By completing the census survey, either online or the paper version, we are not only fulfilling our civic responsibilities, but also ensuring that our local communities get their fair share of federal funding and other resources. On another civic engagement matter, we are also approaching many local, state, and federal elections. We encourage all Jamaati members who are US citizens to register to vote if you have not already done so. Registering can be done through a government agency designated by your state or local government, and most states require you to register at most 15 to 30 days before an election. If you have already registered, I encourage you to take the time to understand local, state, and federal issues that impact you and to identify candidates who share your concerns and approaches to issues facing our communities and our country at large. The right to vote is a privilege we enjoy as U.S. citizens, and so please take the time to make your voice heard through your vote. It would be fantastic if all U.S. citizens in the Jamaat voted in the upcoming local, state, and federal elections. Finally, as we approach July 11th, all of us are looking forward to observing Imamat Day. The Jamaati institutions are planning week-long online activities and programs to mark this occasion with our fellow Jamaati members around the world. Over the next few days, we will be sharing with you additional details of various July 11th programs via the Ismaili Insight newsletter. If you do not get the newsletter, you can subscribe by visiting ismailiinsight.org. Unfortunately, at this time, we are still unable to confirm any Jamaat Khana openings in the United States. Please rest assured that we are monitoring the situation daily and will alert the Jamaat through our official communication channels as soon as we can safely open any Jamaat Khanas. Until next time, I wish you happiness, good health, and peace. Ya Ali Madad.
Thank you, President Saib, for that important message. Are you all ready to join us for our adventure? I certainly hope so. Now let's sit back and enjoy the ride as we watch Fatur Band perform Badalgi.
खुदा मैंने की खता तेरी इस ज़मीन को मैं तोड़ता ही रहा सदा खुद गर्ज इतना था मैं मेरा तकब्बुर और तासुब मेरी लालच और मेरी तफरी इस ज़मीन की मैंने जो की तज़हीर कि अब दुनिया बदलेगी कि अपनी अना संभलेगी ज़मीर कोई के सारी दौलत और ये ताकत अब है नाकाफी बदलेगी अब दुनिया बदलेगी के अपनी अना सब बदलेगी के अब दुनिया बदलेगी के अपनी अना सब लेगी मेरा तकब्बुर और तासुब मेरी लालच और मेरी तफरी इस जमीन की मैंने जो की तज़हीर के अब दुनिया बदलेगी के अपनी अना सब लेगी
Wow, the Fatur Band did such a great job, and that song is so mesmerizing. Given these uncertain times, many of us may be experiencing some level of stress. We are living in a world of uncertainty. So, what better way to address some of that stress by practicing mindfulness? Let's hear what Naseem Nanji has to say as she guides us through laughter yoga.
Yali Madad, my name is Naseem Nanji and I'm a laughter yoga leader. COVID-19 pandemic has created a lot of changes in our lives. This has created a lot of stress. Laughter yoga is known to reduce stress, anxiety, and even depression. Usually laughter yoga is done in a group of 20, 30 people and it's in a club. However, for this purpose, we are going to be doing it on our own at home. However, if you have family doing it with you, please adhere to the government guidelines of social distancing. I'm here to bring you a few tips on how you can bring more laughter into your lives, even when there is nothing or very little to laugh about. Simply because laughter is good for us. It lifts our mood, it lowers our stress. It helps to improve our health and well-being. And it helps to change our perspective so we more easily can cope with whatever challenges we are facing. All of the above is possible if you practice every day. Let's put a smile on our faces even if we don't like it. We can pretend, and that sometimes is easily done. So take a deep belly breath. Deep belly breath. It starts from, the breath goes right down to your tummy. When you breathe out, separate your lips with a even if it's not real. It's okay. It's just natural and body cannot tell the difference. The effect is the same. Laughter yoga was introduced by a medical doctor called Dr. Madan Kataria in India. Laughter yoga is practiced with exercises, routine, and deep breathing. So I will show you some of the routines that we do with laughter yoga. And it goes with clapping. You clap your hands palm to palm because these are pressure points which help also on the healing. So it's simple. Just go clap hands. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. And then we add some words and we go ho, ho, ha, ha, ha. Ho, ho, ha, ha, ha. Breathe in. Hold it and breathe out. So you want to breathe in deeply and breathe out with your mouth wide open. Let's practice a few things. Oh, sometimes we celebrate, and we celebrate simply by going, very good, yeah, very good, yay. Okay, you guys ready? Start with a hi. Hi. Very good, yeah. Very good, yeah. Okay, so in our social distancing, there is very little hugging, and hugs are good for you too. So how about a self-hug? Start with your right hand, go all the way to your left shoulder and the other hand, and you go. Let's do that again. I. Ho, ho, ha, ha, ha. Ho, ho, ha, ha, ha. Breathe in. Hold it, and right. We're going to make some milkshake now, okay? So you have powder in your hand and milk in the other hand. And you go, I. Another one. I. This time you can be cheeky and throw it across. Ready? I. Ho, ho, ha, ha, ha. Ho, ho, ha, ha, ha. Breathe in. Hold it and next thing, we're going to do some arm exercise, and it's going to go I. Very good, yay! Very good, yay! Okay, we're going to do a mobile laughter, seeing that we've got all mobiles. So here you are, you've got a mobile and you are talking to somebody. Ho, ho, ha, ha, ha. Ho, ho, ha, ha, ha. Breathe in. Hold it, and breathe in. Hold it, and a lot of us have tablets to take. And sometimes it's not quite nice to have all of those tablets. So we're going to take those tablets with a laughter. I. Ready? White one. I. Pink one. I. Green one. I. Ready? Some more? Okay. White one. I. Pink one. I. Green one. I. Ready? Very good. Yeah. Very good. Yeah. Okay. Another hug? Of course. I. Well, we're going to do some appreciation of ourselves, and you're going to go. Very good. Yeah. Very good. household chores to be done in this period where we are all at home. So let's start this horrible all-style Hoover, which is very difficult to start sometimes, and it goes, ready? I, yay! Missed that corner. Very good, very good. Yeah, very good, very good. Yeah. Have you ever had to make a cup of tea for yourself and that kettle never seems to be boiling and you're standing there? Really frustrating. Ho, ho, ha, 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 ho, ho, ha, ha, ha. Breathe in, hold it, and you can laugh without any reason, and it's unconditional, absolutely. So now we are going to do what is called a calming down exercise, okay? And we're just going to go ho, ho, ha, 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 ho, ho, ha, 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 ho, ho, ha, 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 ho, ho, ha, ha, ha. Take a couple of small, regular breaths. Give yourself some time to relax. Remember, laughter yoga lifts mood, improves circulation, brings a very different perspective to life and the current situations. Practice with choice. Practice every day. Keep laughing. Have a good day.
Wow, that felt so good. I feel so relaxed, and that was an amazing yoga session. All right, everyone, we have a special treat for you today. Backed by popular demand, it's now time to watch and listen to some amazing music by the Leo Twins.
We'll start off the show with a very famous hymn by Ustad Nusrat Fateh Ali Khan, Wohi Khuda Hai. So I hope you like this performance. And up next, so the next song is a very famous song by Janoon Band. It's Sayoni, and we have already covered this song. So let's perform that. So here we go. So I hope you like the performance, and we'll try to entertain you through our instrumentals. And up next is a very famous Qawwali again by Ustad Nusrat Fateh Ali Khan, Allahu, and we are trying to entertain you through our instruments and through our music, and I hope you are liking it. So here we go.
beautiful performance by the Leo twins. I don't know about you, but after watching all these videos, I'm starting to get a bit hungry. What better way to satisfy your hunger than to watch our Sunday Fun Day cooking segment and learn how to make delicious banana chocolate chip muffins courtesy of Anaya and Aris Ganji.
Hi, my name is Anaya Kanji.
Hi, my name's Aris.
And today we're going to be baking
Banana chocolate muffin.
Let's go over the ingredients. Half a cup of unsalted butter, 2/3 cup of sugar, 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract, 1 teaspoon of baking soda, half a teaspoon of salt, 1.5 cups of flour.
2 eggs, 3 banana which is smushed, and 1 whole clump of chocolate chips.
Okay, so when you have the bananas, try getting as many speckles as you can on the bananas so it can it's really sweet, so try getting a lot of speckles on the bananas. Let's start baking. You're gonna want to preheat your oven to 350. Don't make sure a parent does it for you because you don't want to get burned. You don't want anything to happen. Okay, then you're gonna put
Ready.
Then you're gonna put your muffin liners in the muffin tin, like we did. I'm going to mix all the dry ingredients, and my brother right here is going to mix all the wet ingredients.
And Aris will put the wet ingredients together. Bananas. Yummy. Chocolate chips. That's fine. A little bit. Because we need to keep it for the top our muffins with chocolate chips. Eggs. And we're also gonna use our butter and the vanilla extract. Mix it together. You see how our chef is mixing our dry ingredients? Seems pretty good. Now we can mix the 2 ingredients together.
Now you are going to mix it all together. Mix it really well. It's gonna start getting hard, so try and make sure a parent helps you. Looks like it's ready. Let's put it in our muffin tin. It smells good, so that means it'll become really
top.
Okay.
Extra for me.
Because my dad loves chocolate chips. They're itty bitty.
That's why extra for me.
Extra for me too.
It's gonna be mine.
This will be mine. This will be mine.
Yes. So right now we're gonna go ahead and put it in the oven for about 25 to 30 minutes.
They're like this
Guys, come on, let's go.
itty bitty. One stick on my finger. Oh, let's go. You're gonna put it at 25 to 30 seconds. 35 and 36 minutes.
All right. Muffins are ready.
Muffins are ready.
Okay, they're hot. Be careful.
Make sure you're wearing something on your hand, or make sure your parents get it out for you because you don't want to get your hand burned on it. Because it's really hot.
My dad said I like muffins.
Thank you for watching our video about making banana bread muffins. I hope you liked it.
Those muffins looked mouth-watering. I'm definitely going to be making some this evening with my family. Are you all ready for another exciting performance? Join me as we watch an amazing performance from Zikr Band. They will be performing their USA Navroz 2020 reflections of Allah Hu Hazir. That was a fantastic performance from Zigger Band. Good job, guys. Next up, a treat for our younger viewers. Let's widen our imagination as Roshan takes us through the journey of songs and stories to help us understand the importance of sharing and generosity.
Yalimidi Seed families, thank you for joining me today. My name is Roshan and I am so excited to have you learn with me all about generosity and sharing. Let's begin by singing Yalimidi song. We wish by saying Ya Ali Madad, Ya Ali Madad, Ya Ali Madad. Every time we meet, we reply by saying Molali Madad, Molali Madad, Molali Madad. Every time we meet. Let's read a book, I Can Share by Karen Katz. My dog, you can't have her, but maybe you can play with this dog. My bike, you can't ride it, but maybe I will take you for a ride. My shovel, you can dig with it, but maybe we can make a sandcastle together. Look at the sandcastle. My snack, you can't eat it, but maybe I will give you a box of your own. My friend, you can play with her, but maybe we can all play dress up. Now I know how to share and I like it. Wasn't that a wonderful book? Generosity is like sharing. We can be generous by being kind to others and also by bringing a smile on someone's face. Let's sing a song about smiling. Are you ready to sing with me? Okay, let's begin. Have you got a sunshine smile? Have you got a sunshine smile? Wherever you may go, whatever you may see, have you got a sunshine smile? Have you got a sunshine? Ha 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 ha. Have you got a sunshine? Ha 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 ha. Wherever you may go, whatever you may see, have you got a sunshine? Ha 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 ha. That was such a wonderful smile, everyone. Good. Wow, it's such a good weather outside. I'm going to play with my ball. Yay! But it's not fun. I wish I had friends to play with me. Let's see if I can find somebody. Hi, friend. Would you like to share with me and play with your ball? Okay. Yay! Do I throw your ball? Yay! It's my turn. Wow, it was so much fun playing with you. Sharing is caring. When I was playing alone, I didn't have fun. But when I started playing with my friend, I had so much fun. This brings us to the end of our session. It's snuggle time. Snuggling allows the formation of emotional bond between a parent and a child. This attachment experiences affect personality development. It builds a sense of security. Research has shown that emotional bonding influences the ability to form stable relationship throughout life. Let's bring out our snuggles close to your child as we recite Ya Allah 5 times. Ya Allah, Ya Allah, Ya Allah, Ya Allah, Ya Allah. I hope you had lots of fun and enjoyed the session. Thank you and Yali Wadat.
Wow, what a great message for everyone to remember. Next up, let's tune into Ahil, who's been busy conducting a cool chemistry experiment using water and oil. This is going to be fun.
Yalimadat everybody, my name is Ahil Tijani and welcome to Chemistry with Ahil TV. Today we will be making a glass with oil and water floating. Oil floats on water. So the process is we put a half cup of water, half cup of oil, and then we'll see what happens. Let's get on with the experiment. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Oh wow! I think that's enough. Let's put some oil. And kids, make sure to not drink this. Oh wow! Can you see that? That is amazing. Wow! It is amazing like that. Wow! And we hope you enjoyed the experiment. You guys can try this at home. This is a very fun experiment. So, we hope you liked the video and keep on washing your hands. Thank you.
Ahil, that was an awesome experiment. Kudos, kiddo. For those koali fans, we have not forgotten about you. Our next video is an extract of a koali performed by Riaz Koali. such a great koala. Are you all ready for another fascinating story? Let's listen to the book My Mama Wants to Eat Me Up by our very own Ismaili author, Faiza Vincent. Let's find out if his mama really eats him up.
My Mama Wants to Eat Me Up, written by Faiza Vincent, illustrated by Patrick Girouard. Oh geez, just my luck. My mama wants to eat me up. From the top to the bottom, from the left to the right, she's gonna eat me up by the end of the night. With each sunrise, she comes to my bed and starts by trying to eat my head. She sings about my fingers and kissing my toes, and then she tries to bite my nose. We play at the park, ride bikes down the street, and then she tries to gobble my cheek. We bake in the kitchen, bang pots and pans, and then she tries to munch on my hands. Oh geez, just my luck. My mama wants to eat me up. From the top to the bottom, from the left to the right, she's gonna eat me up by the end of the night. I get in the bath, splish splash to a beat, and then she tries to swallow my feet. We read our books about lands far and near, and then she tries to nibble my ear. When the time comes for nighty-night, she kisses my cheeks and hugs me tight. We remember the adventures we had all day. She'll lay me in my crib, and then she'll say, oh geez, just my luck. I love you too much to eat you up. From the top to the bottom, from the left to the right, gonna love you all day and all through the night. The end.
For our last video, let's connect the mind to the body and to the soul with Faraz Ramji as he teaches us mindfulness.
Yali Madat, wonderful to be here again with you for our last session for now. Start by arriving fully in this moment, letting go of whatever we were doing or thinking, and letting go of the need to plan or anticipate or to even think about what this session is going to be about, what you're going to do next. Just settling gently into this present reality. So we're going to talk about values, because this last couple of months has been very odd, hasn't it? For so many of us, and so much pain, grief, uncertainty, anxiety, not being sure what the future holds. And not to take away from the gravity of the situation and the importance of staying safe the importance of what we're all doing. But this is also a pause. This is a pause for the planet. And so many of us to be able to have the time to reflect. Reflect on what's really important to us. That's what I mean by values. Simply, the values are what is really important to you. And it gives us a chance to take stock and to look back at our lives and to say, have I been living a life aligned with my values, with my priorities? Or have I just been living a life kind of on autopilot? Yeah. Just reacting to whatever's coming up in the moment. And so thinking about, firstly, what are your values? And to do that, you could just think about what's important to me. And you might think of health, or education, or my kids, or friendships, relationships. Things might spring to mind when you really think, what's truly important? Especially during this time that you've had this space to think about that. So that's one way. And another way that I would invite you to think about it is with a pen and paper, journal, and say, write down characteristics of the 3 people that you admire the most in the world. They might be family members, they might be celebrities or political figures or spiritual leaders. And write down what characteristics you admire about them and how they live them, how they play them out, how they exhibit those characteristics. And what you'll find is, so often the characteristics we admire in another are the values that we hold dear for ourselves. So do that exercise when you get a chance and see if that rings true for you, and if that's a useful way for you of connecting with your values. And then once we know what our values are, and try to distill them to maybe 4 or 5, then you can ask yourself, have I been living my life in accordance with those values? And if not, what can I do to realign? What can I do to realign to my values? So let's do some practice now together. We start by finding that comfortable yet alert posture. You want to imagine your favorite mountain, Kilimanjaro or Mount Kenya, or somewhere in the Rockies. Imagine that mountain sitting tall and majestic like that mountain. And let's close our eyes or lower our gaze. And let's start by taking 3 deep breaths. And noticing sensation in the body. Noticing perhaps the contact of our feet with the floor. or our body against the chair or the bed. And let's just gently watch our breathing now. Watch the inhalation. Watch the exhalation. And the spaces in between. Watching the thoughts arise. But not getting attached to them. Let them be like clouds in the vast sky. Watch them come, watch them go. No need to hold on to them. No need to analyze them. No need to judge them. You get distracted, just gently returning to the breath. Where do I feel the breath in my body? Just remind ourselves that we are here in this eternal present moment. Let's see if we can follow a few complete cycles of breath.
That was amazing for us. How talented is our Jamaat? Well, everyone, that concludes our show for today. I'd like to thank you all for joining us. I hope you all had a wonderful time watching all the amazing talent. We look forward to seeing you next week with Sundays with Us live on Ismaili TV.